and gentlemen, we got the kit for KATARN. Pretty much right after I posted the last video, of course, it shared. It looked like Doja might be stalling for a while. And so let's get right into the nitty gritty. We're not going to wait around. We're going to get right into the kit for this character. Now, listen, if you are not familiar with KATARN, may I suggest you do some YouTubing and do some research. This is a Star Wars story of you please do yourself a favor and learn about these characters. You're missing out. All right, unit name, KATARN, light side. We already know this stuff. Okay, so as basic, this should be interesting. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy twice. Very nice. If it's KATARN's turn, inflict ability block for 1 turn. Otherwise, deal damage a 3rd time. Wow, interesting. So you got the ability block and a damage potential for a 3rd time there, and target damage twice. I'm trying to understand this. So if it's KATARN's turn, inflict ability block, is that meaning that if he's assisting, he deals damage 3 times, or if he misses the ability block, he deals damage a 3rd time? I'm not 100% sure how to interpret that right now already. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. We are recording this live right now, but that's definitely going to be nice in a Mon Mothma team. Yeah, it feels like he deals damage 3 times on the assist is what the chat thinks. So yeah, if it's his turn, we get the ability block. If not, then we get the 3rd assist. So wow, that'll be juicy in a Mon Mothma team. Special 1, just a guy with a lightsaber, and that is a dope AF animation. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If the target has force influence, we'll find out what that is in a second, I would assume, the 2nd instance of damage deals 75% more damage. Very nice. All allies gain critical chance up and potency up for 2 turns. And then Jedi Knight is a unique attribute here. The 1st instance of damage deals 75% more damage. All Rebel Fighter allies recover 50% health and protection. Oh, that's juicy. As if this team needs more health and protection recovery, KATARN is going to make that miserable. And we'll have to find out how he gets this Jedi Knight attribute. We'll see how all this works, because we got Jedi Knight, Force Influence. Very, very interesting. I'm scrolling ahead for spoilers here. So, okay. Power of the Valley is his 2nd special. And this is a Zeta. We didn't see any Zetas before, right? Yeah, no Zetas. So that's his 1st Zeta, 2nd special. Final text. Dispel all debuffs on Rebel Fighters. Rebel Fighter allies gain defense up and speed up for 2 turns. Deal physical damage to all enemies. And inflict Force Influence on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be copied. Jedi Knight, inflict Force Influence on all enemies for 2 turns. And Force Influence means can't assist, counterattack, or gain buffs. Damn. And for red bosses or Galactic Legends, minus 30% counter chance. Okay, so not necessarily a GL killer, but man, so when he gets this Jedi Knight deal, this Force Influence is going to become pretty dope. Can't assist, and wow, that is awesome. Or when he's got Force Influence, then that's going to become very, very nice. Okay, unique Blue Milk Run. Yes, I love that. Final text, and we got an Omicron upgrade for this right here. And look at this, just 1 unique. Okay, at the start of each encounter, KATARN gains 10% turn meter for each other Rebel Fighter ally. At the start, okay, so each other, so that doesn't include himself. That's going to be 40% turn meter if you run him. Actually, Mon Mothma doesn't count as a Rebel Fighter, right? So assuming you're running this with Mon Mothma lead, that will be 30% turn meter at the beginning of the encounter. I actually recently had a discussion with the devs on this, on on what each other ally means and what each ally means. And when it's each ally, that includes everybody on the team. And when it's each other ally, it excludes the person whose kit you're reading. So whenever a Rebel Fighter ally attacks out of turn, they gain 12% offense, stacking up to 60%. until the end of their next turn. Whoa. That is disgusting. I want you guys to picture in your mind how much attacking these rebel fighters do. And so they're basically going to be, on a very regular basis, hitting 60% offense there because of how many times they're attacking out of turn until the end of their next turn. And so it will stack up on the assisting, and then they'll get one ability where they're able to do damage with plus 60% offense. Very nice. Whenever Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, he gains a stack of Force Connection until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Stacking, max 10 stacks. And here it is. So when Kyle Katarn reaches 10 stacks of Force Connection, he resets his cooldowns, loses all stacks of Force Connection, and gains Jedi Knight until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. I like this because it's kind of like an homage to his arc, right? When he's in the battle with the rebellion, and he becomes a Jedi on the battle, and then he becomes a lot stronger once he gains that. And so every time he's attacking out of turn, he gets a stack, and it's going to be at 10 stacks when that happens. And if you picture the Rebel fighter teams, I really don't think that it's going to take very long to get 10 assists for your boy Kyle Katarn. I'm pretty excited about this kid. I actually think this sounds pretty dope. Okay. At the start of the encounter, if the enemy leader is Sith, Rebel fighter allies have plus 50% defense and tenacity and 25% max health until the end of the encounter. Very interesting. So a specific synergy against Sith. Could this be a Darth Revan killer? Could this be a Darth Revan killer? With all of that offense stacking and everything else along with that, our Mon Mothma team's going to be capable of handling the likes of Darth Malak. Will be very interesting. I want a good Rebel fighter team. And so Force Connection, every stack is plus 2% defense and offense. Interesting. So that'll be up to 20% defense and offense by the time, well, it'll be 18 actually, because by the time you get to 20, they fall off, right? Loses all stacks, yeah. Jedi Knight, Kyle Katarn, and Rebel fighters gain 50% defense and offense. Can't gain Force Connection. And so you can only get to that gig once. This bonus applies to all Jedis. This bonus applies to all Jedi in territory battles. So there's another bonus there for territory battles. And then here's the Omicron. I'm going to read it. I don't know how many people are amped about using Omicrons for territory battles, but enemies can't gain bonus turn meter and force influence. Enemies can't gain bonus turn meter and force influence can't be resisted. Okay. When Kyle Katarn attacks out of turn, he gains an additional stack of Force Connection. So he's going to get there a lot faster. And the bonuses of a Jedi Knight also apply to other Jedi allies. At the start of each encounter, all Jedi and Rebel fighter allies gain 75% bonus protection until the end of the counter. At the start of each encounter, Kyle Katarn gains 10% turn meter for each other Jedi ally. So potentially going to be able to use him with Jedi in territory battles as well. But definitely in the rest of the game, this kit looks very formidable. I think this is going to take Rebel fighters to another level, make them a very viable defensive team. And maybe a Darth Revan killer. I mean, I'm just thinking with that Sith synergy, it makes me wonder if we're going to be able to do that. But lots of good stuff in here. Lots of damage. Lots of utility. Turn meter. Buffing up the team in general. And just making them very terrifying. The Rebel and keeping the team nice and healthy as well. There is just a lot to chew on here. I think they've done our boy justice, guys. We'll just have to see what he looks like in the actual game because you never know what the actual numbers are going to scale at. I hope he actually hits decently hard. Please don't make him another, what's her name? Omega. So anyway, let me know in the comments. Please fill up the comments. How are you guys feeling about Kyle Katarn? I know some people might be disappointed that he's going to be a marquee character. That's probably an interesting discussion point. I don't think here's the deal. I think Kyle Katarn, Mara Jade, and Starkiller all deserve better kind of events, I think. Kyle Katarn could be a legendary character. Mara Jade could be a legendary character. Starkiller should be a galactic legend character if you understand the lore. I think maybe the reason why we aren't making them on that increased status than they're receiving probably connects to just these characters not being as well known in the general community. Now, for the hardcore people out there who are like, how would anyone not know this? Like, I get it. The legends are a big deal to you. But for the big scope of Star Wars fans out there, there's a lot of people that just don't know these characters at all. And so I think that might be why. So I think all of us who know these characters can agree Kyle Katarn deserves to be better than a marquee character. But still, the kit looks pretty dope. And I think this is going to make Rebel Fighters on a whole other level. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,